Now, as we saw earlier, we were able to solve a question. This time around, we are going to try our hand once again on a given question. Let's try our hand on these two questions. Okay, now what does the question says? Let's see. Okay, the question says, write down, is the question. You say write down. Over here, they say we should write down. Meaning it's supposed to be very simple. So write down the center of the circle. Write down the center and the radius. Write down the center and the radius of the equations below. Okay, so the first one, A, is given as x minus 3 squared plus y minus half squared equals to 4 over 25. And the next one is B, which is x minus 2 squared y plus 3 squared 9 over 4. And the last but not the least, which is C, is given as x plus 9 over 4 squared plus y minus 2 over 10 squared is equals to 3. So Frank, this is the question that these are the questions that we say we should write. They say we should write down the radius and the center of the equation. So such a question, when they give you, I don't think you're supposed to fumble at all. They are asking us to write them down. So let's see the best way we can write them down. Okay. So when we tackle the first one, let's tackle the first one. So our answers. You see this one, we are writing them down. So we have x minus 3 squared, y minus half squared is equals to 4 over 25. So we say comparing, by comparing our equation to x minus a squared plus y minus b squared is equals to r squared. So we say x minus 3 squared is equals to x minus a squared, implying that our x, okay, so over here when we squared, we're going to get minus 3 and minus a. So for the x, then a will be equals to what? Positive 3. Okay, then we see also y, we'll compare our value given y minus half squared, if I'm right, yes, to be equals to our y minus b squared. So for the y, you see that when we compare, we are going to get minus half is equals to minus b. You see, that means straight on, what do we get? We have b to be equals to what? Half. So therefore our center, is 3 and half. Okay. Then how do you get the radius? We know the radius here and that is r squared. So r squared is equals to 4 over 25. Therefore, our r is the square root of 4 over 25. And this means it's 2 over 5. Okay, so we'll solve that. So that's why I say we should write. If we look at it by observation, we'll be able to do that. Now let's tackle the second one. That says B, that's the B. That's x minus 2 squared plus y minus y plus 3 squared is equals to 9 over 4. Is equals to 9 over 4. The same way, friends, it's not difficult. So as we compare to our general equation, okay, when we compare to our general equation, okay, what are we going to get? This is our general equation, okay, which is always given as x minus a squared plus y minus b squared is equals to r squared. So let's go back. So we say by comparing. So by comparing. So examiner will ask you to write them down, but you have to also show for A level or O level. You have to show. So over here we have x minus 3 squared. So we are comparing it to our x minus a squared. So this implies that we are calculating for x. So we are going to get x minus 3 is equals x minus a, okay, meaning a is equals to positive 3. What is it 2 we have? George, what do you say? Oh, 2. Okay, so this is 2. All right? So this is 2. So this is 2. Good. So that is equals to 2. So thank you very much, Eric. Let's see. Okay, so this is 2. Okay, that means some people are paying attention. Okay, so we have 2. Okay, and this is also 2. Okay, I like that. I like that. Okay, so this is 2, and that will be 2. That's clever. That's very good. Some people are really listening. So we have 2. Okay, so now let's look at the other one. The other part where we have y. So let me put a 2 down there. So 2. All right. Okay, so now we have y plus 3. So let's see. So y plus 3 squared. Okay, and we are comparing it to y minus b squared. So that for the y, it means our value is going to be y plus 3 is equals to y minus b. So just cancel that, and the b will be, let me see, negative b is equals to 3. So our value for 3, b is equals negative 3. Good. So the coordinates, therefore, is 2, negative 3. 2, negative 3. All right, so that's beautiful. But what about the radius? Let's see the radius. It's 9 over 4, meaning r squared. So r squared is equals to 9 over 4. So it implies r is equals to the square root of 9 over 4, giving us 3 over 2. So therefore, our coordinates 2, negative 3, and the radius 3 over 2. Okay, Let's tackle the last bit. The last bit. Let's go up and see. The last bit is, okay, so x, all right, 9, okay, lucky, let's see. Okay, all right. So last bit is x plus, let me have a look at it, x plus 9 over 4. 9 over 4 is plus 9 over 4 and 2 over 10. Okay, so x plus 9 over 4 squared, and that's our question C, and the y minus 2 over 10, and it's equals to what? 3. Is that right? Let me check it up. Let me double check it. All right, that's correct. Okay, so the squared. So it's the same procedure. We'll tackle the x by saying x plus 9 over 4 is equals to x all squared is equals to x minus a squared. When we compute, squared each, so this will be x plus 9 over 4 is equals to x minus a. Let's cancel that. So a is equals to negative 9 over 4. Okay, let's tackle that for the y. So y, we have, so y minus 2 over 10, equating it to y minus b all squared, if we don't forget. Okay, then this implies that we have y minus 2 over 10 is equals to y minus b. This will cancel that. Being b is equals to 2 over 10, which is equivalent to 1 over 5. Okay, so what about the radius? R squared will be equals to the 3. This implies that r is equal to the square root of 3. So therefore, our center, which is given as the first value, negative 9 over 4, comma, 1/5, and the radius r instead of 3. Fantastic. Fantastic. So this is what we have. Okay, friends, so that's where we end. So this is so easy as well. So please take your time and go through it one by one. And I don't think it will be very difficult at all. So until we catch up again, I will say cheerio, bye.